This is the Coastal Bend's most comprehensive high school football show. Friday Night Fever, proudly brought to you by CCRV, keeping RVs affordable and fun.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Night Fever, the 6 o'clock edition. We're live from Phil Danaher Field for what we think is going to be a terrific football game. The Wildcats hosting the Flower Bluff Hornets. Paul Alexander joining me now. And again, we talked about this at 5 o'clock. This is the game we had circled on our calendar a long time ago, and it's finally here.
When the schedule came out, this was the first thing we checked. This is a big dog game.
It really is. I know you got Coach Steinbrook, and he's awfully excited about this game. They beat the Wildcats a year ago.
Well, they did, 33-28, and I don't think Coach Danaher has forgotten about that, of course, and they've split the last 14 meetings. So, Coach Chris Steinbrook, with regard to your Flower Bluff Hornets, you opened up last week with a big 33-6 win over PSJA. You had remarkable offensive balance between the run and the pass. You finished with almost 400 yards. How important is that balanced attack in trying to beat a quality team like Calallen?
Oh, it's key to our success, offensively. And when you have such a great defense and defensive coordinator and Coach Campbell, they're so prepared and so well coached that we got to be able to do both. We got to be able to throw the football, and we got to be able to run it effectively. So we got a challenge tonight, but I definitely like the way we performed last week.
You had a very hot quarterback competition in the preseason. It was finally won by Drew Schmidt. He looked great last week, 10 of 13 for 3 touchdowns. What exactly is his skill set? What does he bring to the table?
Well, Drew, he's able to make plays with his feet as well. And Cole's more of just a pro-style quarterback. And Drew's more of a dual-threat kid that if things break down in the pocket, he's able to do some things with his feet that really give us, we feel like, the best chance to win.
Coach Steinbrook, looking forward to it. Best of luck to your Hornets. And, of course, best of luck to the Calallen Wildcats as well.
Phil, this is always a fun game. I know it's a non-district game, but bragging rights are on the line. You guys know them. They know you. No secrets in this kind of ball game, is there?
Oh, no, and it's probably the 2 premier football teams. Flower Bluff and Calallen, year in and year out, always have good football teams. They do a good job coaching, and, our kids, they traditionally expect to win, when they go on the field, and they do too. And not only are they great programs, but schools. Academically, they're a very good school. Calallen, academically, outstanding school as well. So it's a good matchup. It's always good. And I'll tell you what, when they have beat us, it's turned our season around. In 2016, when they beat us early in the season, we turned around and ended up playing for a state championship. They beat us last year, and we were 2 points away from going to the state championship. So, it's a game where you're going to learn a lot. You want to win. We want to win. We want to say we beat Flower Bluff, but we don't pout about it. We take our losses and we're going to get better. But we realize we can't win them all without winning this one. So we've got to play hard and play well tonight.
All right, we look forward to it, Coach. Thank you very much. We think it will be a terrific ball game. Coach Steinbrook, thank you very much. This is a game. It's a 4-quarter game. I mean, they always are, obviously, but I think it's going to come down to maybe whoever has the ball last. Don't you agree?
In-game adjustments, and these 2 guys and their staffs are the very best.
They really are. They know how to make adjustments at halftime. So we'll be back here tonight at 10 o'clock. We will have much more, and we've got other big games tonight, especially in Sinton tonight, and we'll go to Roland Rodriguez right after this quick timeout.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, sir.
For doing this. We appreciate
you.
So, yeah, they probably the #1 team in the area is the middle with all the talent they got.
Yeah.
And, why is the Carroll people not more upset about it?
I guess because they know they've got 6 or 7, pretty good ball players. After that, they just don't have anybody.
That's true.
All right.
Okay, how much time do we have coming back? Okay, yeah, tell Roland he can go about 2.5 minutes because he's got 2 guys he's got to talk to.
Yes, sir. All right. 1 minute, fellas.
All right. We got about 2.5 minutes for our hit, so feel free to make your answers nice and easy.
Hey.
This is the Coastal Bend's most comprehensive high school football show. Friday Night Fever, proudly brought to you by CCRV, keeping RVs affordable and fun.
All right, welcome back to Calallen, the game of the week, the Wildcats and the Hornets. You fired up for this one?
That would be an understatement. And look at these two teams. You know, you think about this, they're already out here for the beginnings of pregame warm-ups, and you can burn so much mental energy right now, and it's a hot evening. It sounds funny, but in some cases, the team that handles the warm-up best gets off to the better start.
That is certainly true. And another game that's going to be happening here very soon is in Sinton, where the high-flying Miller Buccaneers are taking their team over there to play tonight. Let's check in live with Roland Rodriguez. Roland?
Hey, thanks, Alan. We have another big non-district game here in Sinton, America, as the Sinton Pirates are hosting a very explosive Miller Buck Ball Club. Now joining us to my left, we have the Sinton head coach himself, Michael Troutman, and to my right, we have the Miller head coach, Mr. Justin Evans. We'll start with the visiting team, of course. How you doing, Coach?
Doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. And let's talk about your team a little bit. What did we take from last year's team heading into this year's team? I would think the word that pops into my mind is finish.
Absolutely. You know, that's what we've been saying over the off season and over the summer workouts is just finishing. We didn't finish the way we wanted to last year, and so we're making a conservative effort to make sure we're doing all the little things to finish throughout the season.
Yeah. So game plan going in tonight against a very talented Sinton team. Even though they didn't win last week, they played really, really well against a tough Lavernia team. So your game plan tonight?
Oh, I mean, you can turn on the film and see the job that Coach Troutman has done with these young men from even last year to this year. You know, playing harder, they're playing tough, they get after it. And so we're going to have our hands full tonight. We're going to have to come out here and play error-free in order to give ourselves a chance to win.
All right, Coach, really appreciate it, and good luck. Now let's talk to Mr. Troutman himself. A lot of folks don't realize that you are the fourth head coach in the past 20 years at Sinton. So that says a lot about this school district.
Oh, absolutely. I'll tell you what, Sinton School District, the community is a first-class place to be. Just the traditions, just the respect they give to athletics, education, and just the overall community support. It just shows you a lot about it. A lot about Sinton, what it's about. It's about the kids. It's about excelling, about striving for excellence here, representing that never-ending S.
And you should know, because a lot of folks don't realize you also played for this ball club back in the 90s. I'm not going to say how old you are, but being a part of that says a lot. So that translates to tradition, and to uphold that tradition is about winning. So what do you have to do to win tonight?
Absolutely. You know, it's that pirate pride. It's that never-ending S. I tell you what, Coach Evans does a great job with those guys over at Miller. We're going to have to play 4 quarters of hard football. 4 quarters, we're going to have to execute every play mistake-free, and when adversity faces, we're going to have to rise up and get back and focus on that next play. Focus on the process, not necessarily the outcome, but the process of each and every play execution.
I am pumped up. Coach, thank you so much. I'm ready to run through a wall, so let's head back to the studio. Guys, this could be a good game tonight. All
Coach
the highlights,
is ready, man.
It is. I think he's ready to go do that pregame warm-up talk. That's it. I think he just gave the pregame warm-up talk. Yeah. I'm ready to suit up right now.
Let's go.
Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. Man, I can feel my blood pressure going up just watching it. All right, let's go here. Here it is one more time. Here. Whoop, it did went right by. Let's try the Friday Night Fever football forecast. It's going to be in the 80s, a very warm, humid night, but at least it's not raining. That's good. That's the downside to any Friday night football when it's dry tonight. Morning low 74, afternoon high tomorrow. 95, staying dry and hot. Enjoy your weekend. A great weekend if you have summertime outdoor plans.
All right, stuff. Sounds good. Okay. Thanks, Hale.
Yeah, we got to go. Hey, that'll do it for us for now. Thanks for watching.
See you at 10. All right. You're going to tackle somebody?